I see my pup more like a family member than a pet. That's a statement we often hear from certified dog lovers, and we bet you'll agree with them. Dogs are so attuned to our ways of living that we often forget they're a different species, especially since many of them have learned to mimic our actions and behaviors. The thing is, they're still not humans, so we can't expect them to understand what we mean when we do certain things to them. Want to know if you're sending the wrong signals to your furry pal and upsetting him in the process? Let's see how you can be causing distress to your dog without even realizing it. Hugging. Hugging is such a common way for humans to express their love, so no one can blame you if you often hug your pooch. Here's a newsflash. Dogs hate it. Well, maybe not all dogs. There may be some who don't mind being wrapped in their human's arms, but in general, pups don't like being squeezed tight, as they interpret this act as a form of dominance or restraint. Watch your pet's body language to find out how he feels when you go in for a cuddle. Looking away, licking his lips, and yawning are some signs that he's not comfortable with the gesture. Staring. Dogs have adapted to living with humans, and if you've bonded with your pooch, you may find him staring at you with a soft expression on his face. But that doesn't mean all dogs will appreciate being stared at, and don't be surprised if some of them react negatively to your penetrating gaze. In the canine world, a prolonged stare can be interpreted as a threat. If two pups do make eye contact, it lasts for barely 2 seconds. Some dogs avoid it altogether. If your fur baby stiffens when you lock eyes with him, or if he quickly averts his gaze, don't force the issue. Yelling. You don't like being yelled at, do you? So you can understand why your pup also hates hearing your voice raised in anger. To dogs, a yell sounds like barking, and it distresses them. Put yourself in your pup's shoes. He senses you're riled up, but he doesn't know why because he couldn't understand your words. Give that back or stop barking is just a thunderous roar to his ears. Since loud noises often upset dogs, your pet is less likely to follow your commands. Your fur baby can get scared when you scream at him, and he might react by cowering or lashing out. Interrupting his sleep. Would you want someone rousing you from a deep slumber, especially when you're in the middle of a dream? We didn't think you would. Dogs are the exact same. Like humans, your pup dreams too. That's why he sometimes twitches, shakes, and whimpers while asleep. Waking your pet when he's dreaming may startle him, causing him to lash out involuntarily because he's not fully aware of what's happening around him. Avoid touching or shaking your pet to rouse him from sleep. Instead, try calling his name softly. Better yet, let him be and wait for him to wake up naturally. Head patting. What's your first reaction when you meet a dog? If you pat its head, resist the impulse the next time around. You may have friendly intentions, but most dogs dislike someone reaching down or going over their heads, seeing it as a threatening gesture. Moreover, what seems like a gentle pat to you could feel like a lighter version of hitting to some pooches. If your fur baby ducks or moves away when you try to pet him, take a less intimidating approach. Gently stroke his chest, shoulder, or even his butt instead of going for the head. Kissing. Like hugging, kissing is one of the common ways humans show affection. We understand that you love your pup to bits and want to express it by giving him a kiss. However, the meaning may be lost on him because kissing is not a part of a dog's communication repertoire. Instead of feeling loved, seeing your face next to his may scare or annoy him. How does your pup react when you kiss him? Does he lower his tail, yawn, lick his lips, or try to get away? Those are signs of discomfort. So do your fur baby a favor and find dog-friendly ways of showing how much he means to you. Being left alone. Dogs are social beings. Remember, they've been living in a pack way before they became our best friends, so too much alone time sucks for them. In addition, your pup sees you as his pack member, so being separated from you for hours on end can upset him. In fact, one reason why dogs howl when they're alone is that they're calling members of their pack home. Excessive isolation can lead to separation anxiety, excessive barking, and destructive chewing. If you see those behaviors in your pup, ask yourself if you're meeting his social needs. Forcing friendship with other dogs. Yes, we did say that dogs are social beings, but that doesn't mean they'll want to make friends with every pooch they meet. Usually, dogs are wary of anyone entering your home, including other dogs. So don't be surprised if your fur baby doesn't look overjoyed when a visitor brings along a furry companion. Just like humans, dogs have unique personalities, and it may be that your visitor's pup rubs your pooch the wrong way. Don't force them to be friends, especially if they seem uncomfortable with each other, as this can often lead to a fight. Being ignored. Sometimes you may get so preoccupied with your work or chore that you forget you have a fur baby who yearns for your company. Dogs employ different tactics to get your attention. They may jump on your lap, bring you their favorite toy, whimper, or even cry. We're not saying you should drop everything and focus on your pup whenever he does those things. Just remember to take a break and give him several minutes of play or undivided attention now and then. Teasing. Oh, the things humans sometimes do for a laugh at the expense of their dog. Pulling their pet's tail, moving their dog's food bowl while he eats, never letting him get the toy they're dangling before him. The list is endless, and they can all drive a dog bonkers. Not only will teasing upset a pup, but it can also lead to serious repercussions like getting bitten. If you ever find yourself in the mood to make a fool of your dog, think back to when someone did the same thing to you. If it wasn't fun for you, it most likely won't be fun for your pooch either. Dressing him up. We get it. Your dog looks so cute when he's wearing his superhero costume. Pups often look adorable in whatever outfit you put on them. That's why you take such joy in dressing up your pooch, right? Unfortunately though, few dogs enjoy wearing clothes, particularly constricting outfits or those they have to wear on their heads. Going all natural always works best for them. Next time, see if your fur baby tenses up when you slip a shirt or hoodie on him. If he does, ask yourself if dressing him up is worth upsetting him. Sudden routine changes. Dogs find having a routine comforting. Knowing when they'll get their food, go for a walk, play, or poop provides predictability and structure to their daily activities. This can help reduce stress as they don't have to wonder when or if you'll meet their daily needs. So don't randomly change your pet's dinner time or schedule his walk later than usual. Doing so can lead to behavioral issues, such as raiding the garbage or house training lapses. Stick to the script as much as possible for your fur baby's peace of mind. Rushing his walks. Dogs explore the world, not just with their eyes, but more so with their noses. That's why they stop and sniff every bush, tree, and fire hydrant they pass on their walks. You deprive your furry pal of the opportunity to expand his horizons if you walk him only to fulfill his exercise and potty needs. Rushing the activity by tugging on his leash each time he finds something interesting to investigate ruins an essential purpose of his walks and can upset your four-legged pal. Are you guilty of any of the behaviors we mentioned? Don't worry, many of us are, and we're sure you didn't mean to get your pup's goat. Besides, knowing how forgiving dogs are, you can be confident that your pup doesn't love you any less. Now that you're aware of how some acts can upset your dog, you're in a better position to promote a more harmonious relationship with your loyal companion.